Ready? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. Good afternoon. I'm Captain Bill Gallagher, Commanding Officer of the Central Park Precinct. I'm joined by Inspector Michael King, the Commanding Officer of the NYPD Special Victims Division, and Inspector Natisse Gilbert, XO of the Detective Bureau. We're here today to provide New Yorkers with an update on two heinous sexual assaults that NYPD detectives are working tirelessly to investigate. Inspector King.
Good afternoon. As I provide information, I do not want to remind everyone that the investigation is ongoing and the information is subject to change. At approximately 7:20 a.m. this morning, a woman in her 20s reported being sexually assaulted in Central Park as she walked on a footpath near Swan Lake behind me. The victim of the assault was taken to a local hospital for treatment. Approximately 45 minutes after the assault in Central Park, another woman reported that a man attempted to sexually assault her on the footbridge at approximately 103rd Street and the FDR Drive in Manhattan. A suspect was taken into custody by NYPD patrol officers at that location. As detectives continue to investigate, we are asking anyone who was in Central Park or near the footbridge at 103rd Street and believes they may have information about this morning's assault to contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-577-TIPS. All calls are completely confidential. Tomorrow morning, at the same time as a crime occurred this morning, a Crime Stoppers van will be here at this location. Captain Gallagher and I will take a few questions.
Do we believe it's the same person?
At this time, we're exploring all angles. I just want to say that the men and women of the Special Victims Division are working diligently on both these cases with all the resources provided to us by Police Commissioner Shea and Chief of Department Rodney Harrison.
Was the suspect you arrested wearing black?
That information I will not comment on at this time.
Can you tell us more about the suspect who was arrested? We're being told that he had a prior criminal record and was just released a couple of days ago.
So he was released 2 days ago on November 9th. He did commit a completed rape in 2005, and as I said, he was just recently released. He had 4 prior arrests for OGA. He had one for rape, and also he had one for criminal possession of marijuana. This was years ago, but he did commit a rape in 2005.
Inspector King, what is it about these two cases that leads you to believe or to suspect that they could be related?
Well, at this time, we're exploring all angles. I'm not going to say that we believe they are related at this time. We do have 2 sexual assaults, one here in Central Park and one uptown. We are investigating them, and we will explore that option. At this time, we cannot say conclusively that they are related.
How was the suspect apprehended, the second one, the one in the second case?
The one uptown and 103rd Street, he was apprehended by patrol officers who had responded to the call for help by the victim in that case.
The attack was still in progress?
When they arrived, the attack was not in progress, but the suspect was on scene, and they were able to apprehend him without incident.
DCPI said the first victim was raped. Is that correct?
The first victim?
Yes.
We do have a completed rape, yes.
And with a possible suspect still on loose in this case, what's your message to New York?
Right now, we do not want to panic or alarm anyone. We are exploring all angles, as I said. We are working diligently. We are following a lot of different leads at this time. As Captain Gallagher said, he will have increased patrols in the park, so we do not want to panic or alarm anyone that the park is unsafe at that time. We're not saying that.
Were there any witnesses, or how did that report come in?
Say it again?
Were there any witnesses, or how did that report come in?
Which one?
For this one?
So the survivor in this case, she actually reached out to someone who was in the park, a bystander, asked for help, and that person assisted her.
Are you identifying the suspect you have in custody? He's charged, right?
I'm not identifying him at this time.
Is he under arrest? Is he charged?
He is under arrest, but we are still speaking to him. We are still conducting the investigation, so we don't want to jump the gun as yet, but he is in custody.
When the online charges drop, we'll get the name.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 38 years old.
And the second victim, how old is she?
I don't have her age at this time.
Anybody else?
Were there similarities in the way these happened that might lead you to believe
I will not say that they were similarities that we can say link them. At this time, we'll just say that we have two separate sexual assaults, but we're not saying that the MOs are similar. No, we're just saying we have two separate assaults, and we're investigating both, but we are exploring all angles at this time.
The first one, what happened? He was wearing, you understand, he was wearing black and approached from behind and choked her until she was unconscious. Tell us, so we have it correctly. Tell us what happened in the first one.
We do believe at this time that this morning our victim was attacked from behind, and there was some strangulation involved. We do have that information, yes.
Forcing her to, making her pass out.
We believe she may have been unconscious for some time. We do not know the period of time.
And he was wearing all black
Yes.
and a mask.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Keep the light up when we break down.
So, just one point of clarity.
Yeah.
The 103rd Street and the FDR Drive,
Yeah.